to learn what its value is, what it can buy, and how to treat it.
Did you actually receive pocket money when you were younger?
I had a little bit of pocket money, but it was not long after the war, and there wasn't that much to spend it on. I mean, I can remember when we had our first bananas, when they first came into this country after the war, and I was only little, and I didn't quite know what to do with them. I didn't know you were supposed to peel them, and I remember trying to eat the whole thing with all the skin on. It wasn't until much later, when I got a Saturday job when I was 15, that I really had very much money to spend.
Boom, don't you know, boom. Every time I nod my head, you play that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready?
The great Roy Castle, a world-class record breaker in everything he did. Now, I gather you were actually a very close friend of his.
Well, I was watching that and I was thinking that heaven has got to be a great place to go to because it contains many marvellous people, of which he's one of them, that's for sure. Yeah.
And I know if everybody here and everybody watching could fix it, Roy would be with us tonight. That also goes for a certain immortal comic who came on this show with his very famous partner and brought with him a lot of laughter for a young lady, Nicola Tadman. Now, what was your fix-it?
Oh, well, really to meet the absolutely fabulous Morecambe Wise, and I ended up doing a bit of that.
Bit of slap and tickle. And here's Nicola doing just that.
Fabulous. What do you think of it so far? Well, how are you, lovely? Nice to see you.
Oh, look, there they are.
Very nice to see you.
Now, gentlemen, the thing is... that
Talking to
these-
you? Yes.
No, I'm not talking to...
Oh, can't be to us.
Double gentlemen.
Yes. Yes.
See, these two young ladies evinced a desire to meet with you.
Yes.
And actually, this
What
young
do you
lady...
mean by that? Evinced? No.
Evinced.
Meet by you.
That's Old English.
Oh, is it?
Old English.
Oh,
yes.
well, you should know.
Anybody over 17? Thank you.
It's a better one than mine.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good. Have you got one on your chest as well?
Yes.
He's got a very hairy chest.
I've got hairy chest.
Has he?
Yeah, he wasn't born, he was trapped.
I was trapped.
This young lady here has got something dreadful to ask you that I daren't ask you. You whisper and see what he thinks of it.
That is the most wonderful idea I've ever heard. Are you good and strong? Big muscles. Let's have a look. Oh, perfect. Can we do it?
You knew fix it.
Oh,
I daren't. You fix it.
What is it?
No violence.
No violence. No.
Right. If you'd like to fix it,
Do you want me to do it?
if you would, please. Yes.
If you would just step this way, Mr.
What?
Moore.
Are you going?
No. Just stand there.
Yes.
Here we go now. Oh, just a moment there. We got a slight distance problem. Holy fuck! Stand there. Here we go. Stand at the top. Hands on the shoulders first.
What are you going to do?
Here we go. That wasn't quite right, was it? No. Try it again, only much harder.
Oh, it's very good.
Excellent.
Excellent, that.
Yes.
I'll get you later on.
Playtime.
Yes. But can I just move this now?
Yes.
Is it all right? It's because it's still on my foot. Thank you. You haven't quite got it right, though.
No, you haven't got it right.
This is the one that you should do if you can just get over
Where
here.
you going?
It's better than that one.
Yeah.
It's better than that. Because, you see, I get more slap. But this is also a good one. That was to go. Sorry.
It's not... Did you move?
No, it's all right. All right, come on, go. Come on.
Listen.
That was very... Would you like to have another go?
No!
Enough violence, enough violence. Listen, first of all, before we fix your fix for you, have you got any questions that you'd like to ask the gentleman? Right, you ask him yours first.
Right, Eric.
Yes, you're close. Yes.
Were you born in Markham? Is that why you're called Markham?
Yes, my real name's Blackpool, but I'll never tell anybody that. Yes, I was born there.
Yes.
Yes.
Next!
Hang on.
Yes.
Emily, is it true that have you got short, fat, hairy legs?
What can you say? I mean, this is
Just a quick flash.
Will do it? You want to see him? Here we are. Look at that.
Now, think back. In fact, Sir Jimmy, think back. Do you remember Tina Humphrey?
The girl who played the piano marvellously, and I said to her, if she puts hard work on top of talent, she will be a world beater eventually.
That is the very same person I'm talking about.
Aye,
and
aye.
here she is 15 years ago
Whee!
playing on Jim Will Fix It.
Whee!
One, two, three, four.
Well, you did always say that Tina had a great future, didn't you?
Yep, that's if she put hard work on top of talent.
Well,
Takes both. Takes both.
Takes both, absolutely,
Right.
as I've learnt.
Oh, good, good, good.
Now, I happen to know that recently Tina did graduate from Oxford University with an honours degree in music, and she's here with us tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Tina Humphrey?
Wait.
The fantastic Tina Humphrey with Jim there getting down. Now, Jim Will Fix It featured many famous faces over the years, and some of them have done some really remarkable things. Some fixees have even become celebrities. Meet one now. Reporter, travel journalist and former weather girl, Sally Faber.
How are you?
Very well.
Have a seat, Sally, have a seat.
Yes. Can you do something amongst yourselves now, please?
Stop it, Jim, sit down. Now, so what did you want to happen? What did you want Jim to fix for you?
I wanted him to fix it for me to race camels in the desert.
Right.
Because I'd heard that once you got on them, you couldn't stop them and they just went.
I gather you didn't do it just once, though.
I didn't know. We had a little bit of a problem with the cameraman, very good cameraman, Alec, wherever you are, but he basically kept missing the start of the race, so I had to keep racing these camels. In fact, I raced about 6 times, and each time they gave me a better camel, and each time went a bit faster, and so finally, I actually won the race.
So here it is now, Sally preparing to go for a ride of a lifetime.
Dawn broke early. I had to admit to myself that I was feeling nervous. This was going to be a real race. We got off to a bad start, and it took a moment to adjust to the noise. But in the end, it turned out to be a real cracker of a camel.
So, Sally, would you do it again?
Of course. In fact, I actually went back filming there about a year ago for a destination programme, and I met the guy in the camel suit that I'd met before and sat on the camel and did some more things on camels. But
excellent. Well,
yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on the programme. Sally Faber. Now, I'm on the lookout once again, this time for a young man called Ryan Stobie. Ryan, are you there? Ryan, hello, welcome. Now, tell me, what was your fix-it?
I trained and fought with Frank Bruno.
You wanted to fight Frank Bruno?
Yes.
Well, I've got news for you, Ryan, because Mr. Bruno's here tonight, and he's had to bring one of his bodyguards along, just in case Ryan asks for another fight. You never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Frank Bruno and Henry Cooper?
Lovely, wonderful.
Welcome.
Have a sit down.
Yes.
Oh, you go on, you sit in my chair. Go on, you sit in my chair. If you want, you sit in my
Sit
chair.
down.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, and I'm shorter than you, so you sit where you like.
That's right, that's right.
Okay, if I can balance
I
myself.
rearrange everything, ladies and gentlemen. Rearrange it all. Now then, it looks nicer this way, nicer.
So,
more friendly.
Tell me, what do you remember about when you took part, Frank?
I remember him hitting me upside my head as a centre America.
Yes.
And my legs just started body popping. One was going north and the other one was going south.
Right.
And I realised that I was on my back, and I remember that he could throw a good punch. Yeah.
Ryan, obviously a strong man.
Big
strong.
boy.
Ryan, come down here. Come down here, Ryan. Come down.
We think you threw the fight.
So I threw the fight,
I
yeah?
think you threw it.
No, that was years ago.
Oh, all right, then.
I just want to check
Yeah,
something,
he's-
Frank. I mean,
yeah.
look at Ryan. He's a big lad now. I mean, let's just have a look at this.
Oh, my God. Nice to meet you. Years ago, innit? Yeah. Still eating the greens, mate. Have you taken up boxing as well, yeah?
No, I done it for a year. I'll stop
Watch
it.
carefully.
Start again?
I done it for a wee while. I'll stop it again.
You stopped it for a wee while. Stopped it for a wee while.
You're giving lessons in language as well, Frank.
That's right.
Is this boxing? Are these terms
Tactics,
exclusive?
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Scottish, we're Scottish brothers.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, while you two talk tactics,
Protecting you.
Yeah,
I'll have a
sure.
quick word with Henry. You two made it onto the programme.
Yeah.
We did, yes, certainly did.
Now, do you remember just how many years ago that was?
Oh, 70-something, and it was a young lady, I believe. We had a fight,
Right.
a pillow fight, I think.
Pillow fight.
In a swimming pool, if I remember rightly.
Well, say no more. Now, the series had many sports fixers, and here to tell us more about one is one of the great characters from the world of soccer, Tommy Docherty. If only we'd got more seats. Now, you can have that table there.
I'll sit on Frank's knee.
You'll sit on Frank. Many a person wants to sit on Frank's knee. Now, tell me, Tommy, if you don't mind me talking to you from here, when were you on the show?
1874.
1975.
1975.
Yes. Jim phoned us up and they wanted to fix it for some young players, 11-year-olds, to play Manchester United. We played them at Old Trafford, and the guest player that day for the kids was Bobby Charlton.
Yep.
And it was 3-1 down. Man United were winning 3-1, 10 minutes to go, and Bobby Charlton came on as substitute for the kids, and it was definitely a fix. It finished up 3 apiece.
Yes.
But it was a great occasion, and one you never forget.
Yeah,
And
well,
2 of the players, I believe, David Barsley, went on to play for Queen's Park Rangers in England, and Paul Stewart, of course, for Liverpool. In England.
Yeah, and I know Bobby did want to be here tonight, but sadly he couldn't make it. So here we go. Here's the football and the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special Jim Fitchett challenge match, winner take all, over 3 rounds, between and introducing to you one of the greatest prospects in British boxing from Scotland, Ryan Stovey. And in this corner from London, Frank Bruno.
Most senior and respected referee, Harry Gibbs, is in charge of the big fight. And out he comes, Ryan Stovey from Cowdenbeath in 5, and he goes straight into the attack against Bruno. And Bruno covers up, crouches away, and is complaining to Harry Gibbs. Ryan Stovey comes for him. Oh, he's got him on the chin!
And so the knockout competition decides who shall go into Europe, or Ealing, or somewhere. And away they go. Up and down, tactics. Somebody's going to be going for an early bat soon. I don't know who it is. That's big line. He goes. Well, that's one up to the big fella. I don't know what Jim would say about this, mind you. I think he'd be a bit wondering, but Royce is getting helping hand. I'm not helping, mind you. Tactics.
Manchester United take the field at Old Trafford, where their record this season has been so good, and their side this afternoon will be at full strength. And United's opponents this afternoon, Manchester Schools FA under-11s, and they represent the cream of this area at that age. Goalkeeper wearing gloves. It's been raining very hard in Manchester today. Some water in the goal area. Popple back to Nicol. And the header was by McElroy, and that's the first goal scored by Sammy McElroy for Manchester United. Tony Kavanagh, number 8. But here's Sammy McElroy for Manchester United to Pearson. Defence getting back. Still Pearson. Tries a shot, and that's in. Paul Hamlet, full stretch, but he couldn't keep it out. So Pearson scores the second goal for Manchester United. Poor pass by Houston straight to Gillespie. Dowling almost got a shot in. It's Lou Macari back in defence, and a little bit of elbowing there, and a penalty's been given. United don't like it. The referee Goggins quite definite. Lou Macari, the offender. And he makes it. So delighted Tony Kavanagh puts the Schools back at 2-1. Manager on the touchline there, just deciding to make a change, taking off Tony Kavanagh, who's just scored. And look who the replacement is, Bobby Charlton, who's played 1 or 2 games on this ground. That's for Cunningham again. Good play this by the Schools. Got 4 players in the penalty area, 5 now. Bobby Charlton's there. This is Higgins, there's Charlton. Left foot shot, and he scored! Virtually his first touch. Here's Charlton with a chance. Turning well, and thundering it in with the right foot. Bobby Charlton scores his second, and puts the Schools 3-2 ahead.
I thought the referee was a little bit biased. You know, usually they're homers, but I thought the penalty kick was a bit gibberish that he gave against us. I thought it was a good tackle. But yeah, you've got to take the good with the bad in football, and that's the way it goes. But disappointed in the attendance today.
Obviously, quite seriously, Tommy, a great day for these boys to be able to come here and play at Old Trafford against Manchester United's first team, and no doubt a good thing for footballers to be seen to be doing as well, to play against them.
Well, our lads are terrific. Our lads are a great bunch of fellas. And I think they enjoyed it as much as the kids. And I'm a great believer, if a thing's worth doing, it's worth doing properly. We could have played it at the training ground because, as you can see, the conditions are bad. But these kids will remember this for the rest of their life.
They're all sitting here absolutely riveted. Now, staying with sport, here's a clip we came across that's unique. An eager young lad with his very famous dad. And just look out for who's in charge.
Hello and welcome to Brands Hatch. Nice to see you. Well, this could be the generation game, because here I have Graham Hill and his son Damon Hill. They used to live at Mill Hill, and now they've moved to Shenley, which has mucked up the whole ride. But Graham, nice to see you here.
Thank you, Bruce.
And you, Damon.
Thank you.
Hey, come on, say something.
Something.
All right, something. He's not like you. He can't chat as much as you, can he? He'll learn. Anyway, the first game is called How to Start a Motor Race. Definitely the honest driver in the race, Bill Oddie, smiling. I don't know if you can see him round the chin there. There he is. All right, Graham, what do you think of his form?
Well, I think he's going to be a bit of trouble with the hair. He could lash himself to death if he keeps the window open.
Could do, yes. I hope the windscreen stays exactly where it is. It's quite true. They're all round here. Bill, have you ever done this before?
Certainly not, and never again.
And never again? Fine, well, good luck. You look as though you've got the eyes for it. Got those shifty eyes, you know, rid of those corners.
Close together.
Bit close together, yes. Anyway, good luck, Bill.
Thank you very much.
All the best, love. Fine. By the way, you know, your chin's not that big. I've been looking at it.
I'm looking at yours. I don't think yours is either.
Should we go and meet some of the other chinless wonders? Why not?
Can you tell me who fixed... Did Jim fix this?
Jimmy Savile, you can blame him for everything. I do.
You fixed him, please.
All right. Clank, click, and away you go. Good luck, Tim Brooke-Taylor. There we are, Damon. Well, you certainly started off a race there. What happened to your dad?
Oh, I think he's trying to show off a little.
Trying to show off, yes. Well, he's got that reputation, hasn't he?
Yes.
But I'm sure he did it for a bit of fun. Anyway, Damon, it's been a good moment.
Yes.
Congratulations. Glad you've had a good day. Yeah.
Jim, thanks very much for fixing it for me all those years ago. And I'm pretty glad, actually, that this opportunity's come up, because there's one more thing I'd like you to fix for me, if you could.
And congratulations to Damon Hill, who was recently voted BBC Sports Personality 1994. Now, everyone in our audience tonight is a fixie, as I've said, apart from one person. Jimmy, tell us about him.
Dr. Magic. And you say, who's Dr. Magic? And I said, the man that put the magic into the letters that we got. We would get a letter of 15 lines, and the producer, Roger Ordish, had to be called Dr. Magic, nobody else, because he would look at the letter and he would transform it into a thing of magic, the sort of stuff that you've just been seeing. So, Dr. Magic it is. Where is Dr. Magic, I say to myself.
Now, this is Roger.
That's right.
I dare and welcome you to Jim Will Fix It, because it's sort of your show as well.
Been here before, yes.
Well, Roger actually produced Jim Will Fix It for the entire 20 years. And in fact, Jimmy and Roger have never had a crossword. Is that true?
That's correct.
Wow. Now, you've engineered a few fantastic fix-its in your time. If you'd like to come with me, we'll have a look at a few.
Thank you. We've got a very special message for Tom Brewster. Is he here? Where's Tom Brewster? Do you remember writing this letter to Jim Will Fix It?
How many letters arrive each day?
That depends very much on the time of year. We don't count them by the day, but I estimate that in a whole year, we probably get 250,000 letters. It would cost us so much to send replies to all those 250,000 letters. It would cost more than it costs to make the whole programme. So we apologise to those people to whom we don't reply.
Hang on, dear friends. Hang on, dear friends. Dr. Butt. Where is Dr. Butt? Dr. Butt? Kindly lower the cushion, please. Thank you very much indeed. Very nice of you, Dr. Butt. You'll get paid again for being seen.
Great pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. Go and have a hamburger or something. Dr. Magic.
Jim.
That is something I've wanted to do for 20 years, because you fixed it for me to have the greatest show, BBC television. So because you fixed it, here is a special gold-plated Jim will fix it badge.
Jim.
There you go.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I can take a phrase of yours. As it happened,
oh,
you took the word out of my mouth.
Oh.
Because for 20 delightful years, you fixed it
You
for me.
don't believe it? This is trickery. Trickery.
I hope it doesn't hook on your
Oh,
glasses.
hickory trickery dock, this is.
There.
I've got one a lot. Hey, you.
Yes.
Our
Sir.
guest. You
Yes.
worked that one, you villain.
Well,
Right.
nothing.
See you after. All right.
Roger, have you had a favourite fix-it in the 20 years that
Oh.
you produced the programme?
Oh.
As Jim says, so many. I love the ones that money can't buy, but a favourite memory involving Jim was the way he handled... Because I also did Michael Parkinson's show when he had a bit of trouble with Emu. But Jim had a different technique. Unfortunately, Rod and Emu can't be here tonight, but we can, I think, see the clip of them together. Is that right?
You'd never guess you were the producer of this show once, would you? No, you'd never guess.
Now, ask the quick. Yep, that's my ashtray. That's my ashtray. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I know what I'll do. I shall start to smoke a cigar. Ah, he got me again. I'm going to smoke a cigar, and that'll keep him well out of the way. Right. Now, then, why don't you ask the questions what's your attic?
What's that?
Ask the question.
That's a lovely worm, isn't it?
No, it's not a worm. Got my cigar. Got me snout.
There it is.
That's...
So, Sir Jimmy, 20 years on, is there...
Aha! My friend! My friend! Oh, lovely.
Sorry about that.
My friend. I've joined the RSPB.
Have you?
Yes, protection of birds.
Doesn't look like it.
Yes.
Where's everyone going? What's the matter with you all of a sudden? So we just
Wonderful.
rushed here, straight here from Southend. I'm sorry we're late, but I hope that we
my
made it.
friend.
There,
I love
yeah.
you. Oh, I love
Yeah,
you.
he's only saying
Oh,
that
it's my
now, isn't he? Look.
friend.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Oh, he
it's
really
wonderful.
likes you, doesn't he? What are you doing?
There are no nits here.
there's
no
not.
nits tonight.
What, there's a few over there. Oh, no,
Oh,
that's all right, Emery. We've got some friends over there.
Yes,
Nice
yes.
to see you.
All your
Jim.
friends, Ian.
And how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
You haven't met him?
We've never met before, have we? No, we haven't.
He's very nice
I'm
once
sure
you
he
get
is.
to know
I'm sure
him.
he's lovely.
Isn't
I
he?
go for it.
Lovely man.
Yeah, show him.
Lovely
Show
man.
him.
Well
Lovely
done to
man.
Sir Jimmy Savile
Yes,
and Roger
lovely man.
Ordish. As I was saying, it's been a fantastic 20 years. In a way, the end of an era. Everybody here tonight and everyone who's worked on Jim Fixing over the years, thank you very much and good night. Good night.
Seeing in the start of the new year, her resolve is to visit the EastEnders, next on BBC One.
Richard Wilson's got on his bike and put one foot in the Australian outback.
Not very nice cabbage, Lorraine.
You can see the results from Down Under on holiday, tomorrow at 7 on BBC One.